Yeah, hello Randy. Long time no see. Sorry about that unfortunate elbow injury. Don't worry about the time, off time. Glad that you've been able to do, let's say, slowly but surely starting to hit some balls again, even though that might be just foam balls. Doesn't matter. Actually, it's quite good when it comes to technical change. You're not hitting golf balls, you're hitting foam balls. Um, Also, thank you for the descriptional video there, the 2 minute 40, where you describe the teaching aids that you use. I mean, the pressure board is always a good thing for every golfer, basically, of every skill level. That's a good thing, especially when it comes down to sequencing. The camera is great, and also the hanger can be a useful tool, although I don't think necessarily that you need it now, but nevertheless, it can be a great tool. Some overall thoughts. I think the stuff that you describe, what you're working on, is good. I think turning a bit more inflection with the upper center, going a bit more backwards, is good. Although I think that this is more than enough than we need. For example, on this side, right? Maybe you feel it a bit more exaggerated. Nevertheless, that's basically kind of, I would say, yeah, pretty textbook. What you're doing here. It doesn't have to be more, in my opinion. I think that's good shape. Tilt, turning, extension rates on point. I think that the stick on the left side of your head is a bit too close. I think there has to be a bit more gap in between there. Even it could be even like double in distance from the left ear, because the head is moving forward a little bit in transition and then backs off again due to the fact that the lead side extends, right? So exactly that piece that you're describing here, that you're demonstrating here, the left side bend, or the right side bend, so to speak, right? It will start, the body will start to tilt backwards once you apply force upwards and basically this way. Okay, so when the lead foot starts to push out and up, and the spine will go this way. Okay, so basically nothing that you have to, for now, maybe something that you have to focus on, because you're obviously doing the opposite, but I think you'll have to get yourself a bit more room in order to have that really, really good, because when it comes down to then the hit, this is all good here, Randy. You can keep doing this. This is really good. Also, this part is good. When it comes down to P9, I think the transfer of the weight and pressure towards the lead side is a little bit restricted, because the stick is a little bit too far, or basically too close to the ear, right? So what you want to look in here is that the pelvis is already on top of the lead ankle at this point in time. So it has to slide more forward, it has to drift more forward, and I think that the stick is preventing you from doing so. Okay, so place that at least 10 centimeters, 15 centimeters, so maybe just like, let's talk in inches, maybe 2 or 3 inches further towards the target, and it should be fine. Okay, keep the backswing as it is, and just try to find yourself here with everything a bit more on top of the lead ankle, although that's pretty close to where we want to be. When it comes down to the down the line perspective, I have to disagree with you a little bit that the club is coming from the outside. It's not. I think P5 looks good from the angle I have here. The hands are deep enough, the shaft is shallow enough, and it certainly comes slightly from the inside or even straight, right? So if we in the end swing in maybe 0 to -3 to the left, that's actually optimal for an iron shot, right? We don't want to necessarily hit out on the ball on the iron, because we have the angle of attack already as an outward component, and we basically need a 0 or slightly minus swing direction to get a straight path. Okay, so I think you're doing a good job here. Just keep that. There might be some arm structure stuff that we're doing, but for next week, just to make sure that the stick is a bit further forward, that you find yourself moving a bit more aggressively into the left side. That's good. And basically setup can also be the same. It looks very tidy. It looks very good from face on as well as from down the line. Maybe a little information here. Next week, from the 18th to the 2nd of September, I won't be available at all, since I'm going for a Vipassana meditational retreat in Nepal, Kathmandu, and I will switch my phone completely off during these days. I will also completely off of social media. So I'm doing a 10-day retreat where basically I switch everything off, right? So just to let you know, like, next feedback then will come at the 2nd, maybe even on the 1st. We'll be still in Nepal, but then the meditational stuff is over. So next feedback then on the 1st of September. Okay, if you send something in during these 10 days or this week. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Good stuff, my man. Don't exaggerate the amount of balls that you're hitting. Trust me, golfing elbows or tennis elbows or whatever you want to call it, nothing to joke with. Trust me, I had it before. And if you start too early, or you put pressure on it too early, you will have that stuff for months. And if anything, like, if it goes really bad, even a surgery is needed. So talking from experience here, so just let you know, like, start slowly, don't overdo stuff, and it just keeps sticking with the foam balls for now. Okay, again, let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.